I think some of the most common challenges for GS1 members all over the world in relation to sustainability is the fact that supply chains consist of many partners working together to bring delight to consumers and safety to patients. So it isn't a one-person show. There's a lot that goes into creating a chain from raw materials all the way through to sale and consumption that makes it pretty complex as a company thinks about all of the data. I think of three flows. There's the data flow, there's the financial flow because people want to get paid, and then there's the digital flow of information that accompanies how we're increasing our transparency and traceability. These are daunting problems to tackle, and so I think that can be just overwhelming to a company when they look across the scope of their supply chain and figure out how am I even going to address this. I think the industry shift toward two-dimensional barcodes, which you may know as a QR code, I think we all learned in the pandemic how valuable a simple 2D barcode could be. What this unlocks for industry, for consumers, is so powerful. We haven't even begun to tap the potential. The simple fact that a two-dimensional barcode can carry more data than the kind of bars and stripes you might see on products today if you use self-checkout is pretty vast. In addition, if things about the product change, the barcode remains the same and can still deliver a great experience through a mobile device, an at-home computer, or even for associates who are working in stores. Never before have we seen a technology that can serve so many people in so many different ways simply by just making one shift on the package, and then dare I say, you'd never have to make another change on the package again. I guess you could walk into a store and actually see shelves just full of two-dimensional barcodes. Maybe it would be a little bit boring. But when you have things like product nearing expiration, when you want to create dynamic pricing for products, when you want to offer promotions, buy this, get a coupon for that, all of those things can be unlocked through the power of a 2D barcode. And so now that we have consumers who see a QR code and just know, lift my camera from my phone, scan it, something cool is going to happen. All the coolness is the thing that we're going to create as industry. It's also actually going to drive huge efficiencies as we've been dealing with labor shortages, retention challenges, and just general workforce productivity. The thing about a simple technology like a two-dimensional barcode paired with a scanner in the hand of an associate is actually going to be really interesting in terms of stock rotation, ensuring products are on shelves, making sure that consumer has a great experience when they walk into a store. Just so much potential. I think the move from take, make, waste to circularity, I'll just say it's complex. So don't take that into account when I give this answer. The two critical foundations. One is about precise identification. When you think today, you walk into a store and you buy a box of rice, there's a barcode on that box that goes beep at the checkout that tells the register how much to charge you for the rice, how much you as a consumer are going to pay. Every box of rice by that brand and that size carries that same bars and stripes UPC barcode. When you move to two-dimensional barcode technology or RFID technology, you can actually specify every box of rice individually, every garment individually, every pair of sunglasses. You will know the unique path that one pair of sunglasses took in its life, distinct from any other pair of sunglasses. So the first thing I'd say is about precision. The second is about persistence. In order for us to be circular, we have got to extend the useful life of products post-consumption. And the best way to do that is through not just reuse and re-commerce programs, but recycling. Recycling things is very challenging because every material has unique properties that either make it highly recyclable or highly not recyclable, and the two cannot be mixed. So the thing that we can do by applying two-dimensional barcodes, things like RFID or other IoT sensor technology to products, is that when that product has lived its useful life, that sensor becomes the mechanism by which I can determine how to recycle it. What is this made of? Is it polyester? Is it cotton? What type of plastic is it? And then we can actually build business models around recycling at scale that are going to push these materials in an automated fashion through to their proper recycling channels, and then we're going to be able to repurpose them and make the claims about recycled content in future products with confidence that we can substantiate them because we'll be able to prove that we've actually used reused material. Working with WOBI has been fantastic for GS1 US. The leaders that are brought together in the audience, the members of the speaking panel are just impressive. People are compelling, they're passionate about their topics. The excitement and enthusiasm that you get in a day or two spent here is such great momentum for going into the next thing you've got to do when you go back to the office. So I appreciate kind of that burst of energy that you always need by getting outside the four walls and convening with like-minded individuals who share your vision for the future. I think the World Business Forum is a valuable investment for executives because you've got to talk to people who don't do what you do every day to gain new insight. I think one of the most valuable things as an executive is to be teachable and to continue learning. That intellectual curiosity that you always have when you start your career, you've got to dig that up 10, 20, and 30 years down the line. And getting with other people in a scenario like the World Business Forum is going to allow you to tap into other opinions, other expertise, and shared passion.